Welcome back to Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, Game 3 of our quadruple header here. Game 3 takes place between Baseball UPA-Philly's 16U and the Ambler Boilermakers 17U. Nick Grant riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Beautiful day for baseball here at the home of the Arcadia Knights. As we get ready for the first pitch here, we're a little delayed. The second game ran a little longer than anticipated, so we're going to get on their way just after 1:45 this afternoon. Umpires separate. We are ready for play. This is Chase Paskowich to lead it off here for Baseball UPA-Philly against Kevin Campy.
Joe, come to you.
It's in for a strike. Paskowich, sophomore at North Penn High, 5'7", 165-pound infielder. That one skips in. Boilermaker defense, Kevin Campy doing the pitching, Jackson Townsend doing the catching. Left to right on the infield, Chase Logan, Frankie DeSembrino, Ben Vecchiarelli, and Jimmy Murray. That one misses, just low. Left to right in the outfield, Isaiah Brown, Chase Kenny, and Oliver Stinchen. That one's on the ground towards first. Picked on a couple of bounces by Jimmy Murray. Steps on the bag for the first out of the ballgame. Brings up Angel Cartagena. Catching again in the second game of the day. He caught the first one. A 20-3 loss to the Philly Bandits. See, lifts that one to right. Backtracking and making the catch. A great effort there from Oliver Stinchen, falling over. A heady play there from the Boilermaker right fielder. Way to stay with it. Second out of the inning. Brings up the first baseman, Will Berkey. Starting in right field in game one, moved to first base a little later in that ball game. Looks at a strike there. Campy misses outside with that one. And first strike at the knees. 1-2 to Berkey. Top 6 teams from this weekend's showcase/tournament qualify for tomorrow. 9, 11, 15, and 1:30 here at Skip Wilson Field. Time called in the box by Berkey. Berkey sends that one foul down the right field line. Skips in. Count even at 2. Baseball UPA-Philly all white uniforms. Boilermakers, navy tops, gray pants. This is outside. Berkey works the count full. Another one popped foul to the right side.
No, you're good, dude.
Payoff pitch once more to Berkey. That's a called third strike. Good location on that one for Campy. Baseball UPA-Philly goes 1-2-3 in their half of the first. Halfway through inning number 1, no score. Welcome back to Ambler. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. No score here, bottom of the first. Ambler Boilermakers getting ready to take their first swings. This is Chase Canny starting in center field this afternoon. The Hatboro Horsham student athlete. All juniors on this Boilermaker roster. 17U squad. Facing baseball UPA-Philly 16U right-hander Chris Russell. That one is sent on the right field line by Canny. That ball is carrying, and that will carry foul. Aggressive hack there from Canny. Baseball UPA-Philly defense, Chris Russell pitching, Angel Cartagena catching. Lucas Rarick, Chase Paskowicz, Trevor Drasler, Will Berkey, left to right on the infield. That one runs up and in. Isaiah Brown, or Julian Skank, Connor Schmidt, Brady, Shinkunis, left to right in the outfield. Down to Sky towards right field. Shinkunis is going to have a play. He'll make the catch. One away. Brings up the shortstop, Frankie DeSembrino, junior at Springside, Chestnut Hill. Quickly one away here, the bottom of inning number 1. It's in for a strike. Swung on a miss there, quickly 0-2. Misses off the outside corner.
Charles, did you have time to get your sandwich? I might run it down to you so you can start eating that.
Off speed, stays outside. DeSembrino evens the count at 2. Sent the opposite way. That'll drop in the left center field for a base hit. That will roll on Julian Skank. DeSembrino in the second with a stand-up double. Piece of hitting for the Boilermaker shortstop. Brings up the catcher Jackson Townsend, junior at Upper Moreland High School. First run production opportunity of the game for the Boilermakers. Fastball's upstairs.
For the Boilermakers, if you go back into meetings, you figure out how to get the pump up. Yeah. So, right click on it.
Misses off the outside corner there.
And then each, like first name, last name, you need to go to data source. Click. Table. Click the table there.
Sprayed foul to the right side.
Boilermakers. They're home out right now.
2-1 to Townsend.
St. Casper here. So that works, but you have to do it for all of them.
Cartagena blocks it for a moment, skips away. It'll send DeSembrino to third.
You know what I mean?
Wow, pitch.
Like, you gotta do the number, the name, you have to do all of them separate. So you have to do it like 4 times. Like the school and the year, you click on that, then you go to data source.
Slight breeze
Yes.
rolling through Ambler on a nice fall afternoon. Townsend swings and misses at that. Works the count full. Does Russell.
I can imagine
Townsend's upstairs.
Joe, coming to you.
Full count here to Townsend.
Clear. Oh, yeah.
Line to the left center, that'll drop for a base hit.
Joe, coming to you.
Will score DeSimbrino, and the Boilermakers are on the board. It's 1-0.
Charles, can you pick up the guy on first for me? Joe's got the one scored. Coming to you, Charles.
Jackson Townsend RBI single gets it started for Ambler.
And Casper.
Brings up the pitcher Kevin Campy, LaSalle College High School student athlete, junior.
We'll grab it.
Townsend on the move, strike called at the plate. Throw bounces away. Stolen base for Townsend.
Back to Casper. All right, we'll take that.
All right, ready?
And you're hot, Charles. Clear.
Oh, beautiful.
Inside move.
Right.
Townsend stays at second.
Satisfying. Everything's set up. And then you're like, all right, now I can just press buttons.
Campy muscles that one foul. 2 strikes here.
That's what?
The radar.
I mean, you can make out a number.
That's what Jared was saying. He said get it now.
Off speed is sent back into the screen. Another check on Townsend.
Here you go. Clear.
Off speed stays high. Will throw behind Townsend at second. It's back in.
And back to you, Casper.
Messes with that one. Throw down the second on a back pick. It's not the time. Campy evens the count at 2.
And Casper.
Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Russell to retire his pitching counterpart. 2 down. Brings up the first baseman, Jimmy Murray. Had a nice defensive play in the top half of the inning. The Upper Moreland junior.
Ready
It's
whenever.
called strike.
Charles, can you grab batter? Nah, new guy. Nice stretch.
Russell checks inside. Sky to center field. Ranging to his right and making the catch is Schmidt. Boilermakers get on the board on a Jackson Townsend RBI single. Through 1-0 Ambler. Welcome back to Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Chris Russell to lead off the top of the second for baseball UPA-Philly, trailing 1-0. The spring forward sophomore will face Kevin Campy in his second inning of work. That one bounces away. Chris Russell, Trevor Dressler, and Connor Schmidt, the 3-2 here. Bounce on the ground to the right side. It's in the right field, and it will be a base knock.
Coming to you, Joe.
Good day at the dish for Chris Russell.
Hi, Joe.
Will Berkey on to courtesy run for Russell.
Coming to Jack.
Brings up Trevor Dressler. Playing second base this afternoon. The Honesdale sophomore. Gives that one a wave and a miss.
And clear.
Swings through that one as well. Quickly 2 strikes. That's a called third strike. Good spot there from Campy. First out of the inning, second strikeout for Campy, both looking. Sends Connor Schmidt to the dish, center field once again. The Council Rock North sophomore.
Next pitch.
Catcher by trade, but he can roam the outfield. Also does some pitching. Foul tipped into the glove.
To you, Charles. You are clear.
Good block there from Townsend.
Coming to you, Joe. Gasper.
Versus outside. 2-1 to Schmidt. Upstairs with that one. Hitters count here for Schmidt, 3-1. Skied, left field, ranging to his right, and dropping in front of Isaiah Brown.
Attempt favor the replay.
It's a single for Schmidt. We'll check out the game changer replay here as we see him pop it up and have it drop down the left field line. First and second one away. It's the left fielder Julian Skank.
Sink catch.
Misses outside there. Kevin Campy having to work around 2 singles here.
Clear.
Pitches low. 2-0. Bounced up the middle, ranging to his right is Vecchiarelli. The second for 1 and over to first for 2.
Another replay.
We'll check out the game changer replay here on this one, which would greatly help me as I score this one. I was screened out. We'll see this one bounced up the middle. Simple 4-3 double play. Vecchiarelli doing it himself. We are through an inning and a half. 1-0, Ambler Boilermakers. Action here in Ambler. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Isaiah Brown to lead it off for the Boilermakers. Facing Chris Russell in inning number 2 of work. That one is in on the hands and in the right center field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Isaiah Brown. Gives the Boilermakers a leadoff base runner to work with. Brings up the second baseman, Ben Vecchiarelli. LaSalle College High junior. Pitch just misses. Throw down the first is not a time.
Roger. I'll try to leave the base end mound in the shot. See if I can cheer it. Oh, good. Back to Casper.
Set foul. Right side of the screen. For a strike. Around the first is not a time. 1-2 to Vecchiarelli. As my sandwich just ends up on the ground. That's disappointing. I was kind of hungry, but I guess I'm not now. 1-2 to Vecchiarelli. Off speed. It's just high. Wind has been causing some chaos for us today. 2-2 here. On the move from first is Brown. That's a swinging strikeout. Brown in with a stolen bag. One away, runner in scoring position here for the third baseman, Chase Logan. Norristown High School junior. Just high. Brown up to second, single, stole a bag. That's what got him in scoring position. And for a strike at the knees. Nice off-speed pitch there. Drops in for a second strike. Gonna try that off-speed again. Does not get the call there. Logan evens it up at 2. Messes outside. Brown thought about it. He's going to hold up. Swung on and missed. Russell blowing it by him there. Back-to-back strikeouts of the swinging variety. 2 away. Russell's third strikeout of the game. Brings up the right fielder Oliver Stinchen, Haverford School junior. Swings through that one. He had a nice catch in the first inning, falling to his backside. Off the outside corner there. Swings through that one. 1-2 to Stinchen. That's a call, third strike. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Russell. He works around the leadoff single. We are through 2 here at Ambler, 1-0 Boilermakers. to Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 1-0 Boilermakers over Baseball UPA Philly. Lucas Riot to lead it off here for Baseball UPA Philly over at third base this afternoon. Facing Kevin Campion, inning number 3 of work. First pitch misses outside. Second pitch does the same. 2-0 here to Rarick. Rarick, Shinkunis, Paskowicz, the 3-2 here. Thought as Rarick is going to wait until he sees a strike. It's in for a strike. It's upstairs. Rarick on with the leadoff walk. Back-to-back innings with the leadoff batter on for Baseball UPA Philly. Brings up Brady Shinkunis, the Neshaminy sophomore. Over for a strike. Swung on a miss there quickly. 2 strikes to Shinkunis. Buzzes him up and in. Set foul. Right side of the screen. Bounces past Townsend. That will propel Rarick to second base and takes a wide turn.
Back to Casper.
Runner in a scoring position here for Shinkunis. Inside there. Shinkunis works the count full. Just misses. Back-to-back walks. Turns the lineup over. It's the shortstop Chase Paskowicz.
Casper.
5'7", 165-pound sophomore, North Penn High. Squares to bump, pulls back. They're going to throw it back down to second. Will not be in time to get Rarick.
Alright, Joe, coming to you. Clear.
It's called strike. He needs to count 1. Sprayed foul down the left field line. 1-2 to Paskowicz. Bounced back to Campy. Goes to second for 1 and over to first. 4-2. We'll check out the game change and replay on this one. Kevin Campy fielding his position well. Snares the high hop. Gets it to his shortstop for 1 and over to first for 2. That's a 1-6-3 double play. Rarick over at third. It's the catcher Angel Cartagena. Down the right field line, and that will drop in fair territory. It's an RBI single for Angel Cartagena, and the ball game is tied up at 1. Brings Will Berkey to the dish. Struck out looking first time up. Cartagena over at first. Popped foul over the first base dugout. Another foul ball. Quickly 2 strikes to Berkey. Swung on and missed. That will retire the side. But not without some damage as Angel Cartagena racks up an RBI single down the right field line. We're through 2.5 with the ball game even at 1. back to Ambler, bottom of the third. Ball game even up at 1 as Nick Simons leads off, bottom 30 for the Boilermakers, facing Chris Russell in his third inning of work. Simons, the Upper Moreland High School junior. Bounce down the first base line. That is a fair ball. He will only get 1 out of that, however. It's a leadoff single for Simons. Second inning in a row that the Boilermakers have had the leadoff runner on with a single.
Charles, coming to you.
Brings up Kevin Foley, LaSalle College High junior. On the ground to short. Paskowicz flips to Drasler for 1 and over to first. Not in time. It's a fielder's choice.
That was close.
Casper.
1 away, turns the lineup over. It's the center fielder, Chase Kenny. Flew out to right field his first time up.
Coming to you, Charles. Clear.
Off speeds in the dirt. Upstairs, 2-0 to Kenny. Doesn't get the call there, a little low. 3-0 here to Kenny. Spot there from Russell.
Coming to Joe. Clear.
That one's upstairs.
Coming to you, Charles.
2 on and 1 away for the shortstop, Frankie DeSimbrino.
Casper.
Doubled his last time up.
We have
Came around to score on a Jackson Townsend single. Starts off DeSimbrino's second plate appearance with a called strike. Popped foul to the left side. 2 strikes on DeSimbrino and the snap of a finger. Ripped foul down the right field line.
St. Casper.
Drops a hook, but it runs inside and hits DeSimbrino. Bags are full for the catcher, Jackson Townsend. RBI single to his name, along with a stolen base. Over for a called strike. Strong first strike percentage. First pitch strike percentage, I should say. That one's up and out for Townsend. 1-1. Swings through that one. 1-2 to Townsend. Misses outside, gets stopped by Cartagena. That's a call, third strike. Second out of the inning. Fifth strikeout for Russell. Brings up Kevin Campy. Struck out swinging. First time up. Chases that one. Side with that one, 1-1.
It's the worst. This thing is ringers.
Fastball's high there, 2-1. Popped up, short left field. Skank runs in and makes the grab. Chris Russell works himself out of a jam. We are through 3 innings with the ball game tied at 1. Top of the 4th here at Skip Wilson Field and Ambler. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Ball game even at 1 here. Chris Russell leaded off for baseball UPA-Philly. Singled his first time up. Facing Kevin Campy in inning number 4 of work. Russell sends that one foul to the first base side. Spring forward sophomore, 6'1", 240-pounder. 4.1 GPA too, getting it done in the classroom. Runs up and in. Count even at 1. Chases some high heat there. face the opposite way, and that'll drop. Thought about firing the first, but that's another base hit for Russell. Brings up Trevor Dressler. Struck out looking, first time up. As my papers go absolutely everywhere. We'll get him back at some point. But not anytime soon. Popped up right field. And the wind takes that one and puts it over the head of Stinchen. This is Berkey in the run, and he's out at third.
Replay coming in. Only 10 seconds there.
We'll check out the game changer replay on this one, as there's a lot of chaos going on. But it ends up with Berkey being thrown out at third. The tag was down in time. It's one away here. Connor Schmidt, the batter. Schmidt singled his first time up. Opts out to Chase. Squares the butt, pulls back, called a ball. 2-0 here to Schmidt.
Yeah, you're live. Keep that shot right there.
Offensive timeout called to give Connor Schmidt a little bit of a reset. Bounces in on Townsend, good stop. Up to 3-0. Runs outside. It's a walk. Sends Julian Skank to the plate. Grounded out to second base, first time up. First pitch fastball is upstairs. Picks that one off the ground. Decembrino will field, send it across the diamond for the putout. Two away. Dressler and Schmidt up another 90 feet. Brings up Lucas Rarick. Walked and came around to score. His first trip.
Charles, back to you.
And for a strike. Called strike there. Quickly 0-2 to Rarick. Swung on and missed.
Joe, find that picture for me.
Campy generates a swinging strikeout and works out of a jam. We are through 3.5 innings of play with the ball game even at 1. Bottom of the 4th here in Ambler. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. Jimmy Murray to lead it off for the Boilermakers. Flew out to center field first time up, facing Chris Russell in inning number 4 of work. And Murray sent that one foul into the parking lot. The expansive and vast parking lot, I might add. Kind of a hilly surface, but the land it was built on. Pitch is upstairs. 1-1 to Murray. It's Murray, Isaiah Brown, and Ben Vecchiarelli. The 3-2 here for the Boilermakers. That one is laced in the left field. That's a base hit.
Coming to you, Joe.
3 innings in a row with a leadoff base runner for the Boilermakers. It sends Isaiah Brown to the dish. Singled his first time up. Stole a bag as well.
Joe, you can grab batter. Coming to you, Joe. Clear.
7 for a strike.
Joe, you can grab base runner again.
Pitch runs upstairs. 1-1 to Brown. Hatboro Horsham
You working on one?
Jr.
Yep.
Misses on that one for a ball.
3 games is a working pace. Oh, dude, I love that.
Fouled back into the screen near our vantage point. Gives it a look. Doesn't offer. Brown works the count full.
Over to you, Joe.
On a bounce, it gets past second baseman Dressler in the right field. Got to go down as a base hit. Murray up to third.
Quick replay.
Oh, never mind. Replay. You're good.
Check out the game changer replay here as it eats up Trevor Dressler. But will go down as a hit. It brings up Ben Vecchiarelli.
Charles, coming to you.
Vecchiarelli struck out swinging his first time up. More traffic on the base paths for Chris Russell to work through. It's over for a strike. Gets the outside corner.
Charles, can you grab mound visit? Joe, can you grab coach meeting patrons? Stuff. Charles, right now.
Meeting on the mound.
Coming over to you, Joe.
One strike to Vecchiarelli.
Oh no, we did. We got
Good on batter, Charles.
Ball in the third. They're going to throw back down to third, and the throw goes into left field. This will lead to a run.
We get that angle at third.
Great hustle from Jimmy Murray. It's 2-1 Boilermakers.
Replay coming in.
It's super quick.
Check out the game changer replay there. Just skips past the third baseman Rarick.
Charles, coming to you at a replay.
Small mistakes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go Casper.
Swung on and
Back to you,
missed.
Charles. Oh wait, we got this guy.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
Swung on and missed. Also records the strikeout there. First out of the inning. It brings up the third baseman Chase Logan. Struck out swinging his first time up.
Clear.
Sixth strikeout for Russell as that one's outside. Baseball UPA Philly defense up. That one is
Hi, Charles.
lifted to center field. It'll be caught by Schmidt. Tagging and coming in to score is Isaiah Brown. It's a sacrifice fly for Chase Logan, and the Boilermaker lead expands to 3-1.
Good stuff. Good follow. Charles, coming to you early. Get him out of the way. You're not.
Brings up Oliver Stinchen. Looking strikeout first time around. Gives that one a hack and a miss. Skips in, count even at 1. See one here. See the Boilermaker right fielder. Fouled back. Deflects off the glove of Cartagena.
Joe, can you give me a touch out of the picture? Someone right there. Right on your. Clear.
On the ground to short. Paskowicz fields through the baseball and sends it over the first for the putout. Boilermakers put up 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. We're through 4. 3-1 Ambler. Welcome back to Ambler. British and Kunis to lead it off here, top of the 5th. Facing Kevin Campion, inning number 5 of work. Skips up and in, 2-0. Campy fires in a strike. The Chamonix sophomore.
You're good right there.
Gives that one a swing and a miss. Count even at 2.
What's up, big guy?
And I'm mistaken, that is strike 3. Swung on and missed.
What's going on? Yeah, we're good.
Drop it.
One away brings up Chase Paskowich. My sandwich has been eaten, thankfully, because I was not going to get back to it.
Joe, can you grab
That one's
that?
outside. 2-0 to Paskowich. Our good friend Jimmy Golden has his dog with him at the moment. Came into our little setup behind home plate. As that one has popped up, foul territory, racing over is Rarick. That is out of play. Skips past Townsend.
Going to you, Joe. And
Bounced to short. DeSembrino fields it on a few bounces. Fires across the first for the putout. 2 away. Brings up the catcher, Angel Cartagena. 1 for 2. Fly out to right. An RBI single.
Casper. Coming to you, Charles. Clear.
Skips into the glove of Townsend. Same result. 2-0 to the baseball UPA Philly catcher. This is outside. Thought as Cartagena is gonna look for a strike. And he gets one. Two out walk for Cartagena. Brings up the first baseman, Will Berkey. Two strikeouts on the game. One looking, one swinging. Chase Paskowicz, the courtesy run for Angel Cartagena. Fouls that one in the screen. Nice bend on that pitch, drops in for strike two. Punches that one back. It's past Townsend. This will propel Paskowicz to second. 1-2 here to Berkey. Runs outside. Two here to Berkey. Just misses inside. Berkey works the count full. Lays off of that one, works himself another 2-out walk. Gets Chris Russell to the plate, and all he does is hit. He's got 2 singles in this one, had a couple of hits in the earlier game. It'll cause a meeting on the mound. One more game coming up after this. It'll get started after 3:45 because we are running a little behind. Russell 2 for 2, 2 singles, both to the opposite side. strike. Stopped by Townsend. Count even at 1. Chases that one. 1 and 2. Townsend took a look down the first, but opted to hold on. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Pokes that one foul.
Charles, can you for a second?
Had to get a loose ball off the field before resuming play. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout there from Campy. We are through 4.5 innings of action here at Skip Wilson Field in Ambler. 3-1, Boilermakers. Welcome back to Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, bottom of the 5th, 3-1 Boilermakers here as Nick Simons leads it off here. The new pitcher for baseball UPA-Philly's left-hander Julian Skank. He'll miss on that first pitch. Simons singled his first time up. Getting late into this one. Bounces outside. Host of defensive changes. Julian Skank to pitch. Chris Russell moves to third base. Lucas Rennick moves to second base. Trevor Dressler to first base. Will Berkey to left field. That one skips outside. Thoreo here to Simons.
Keep an eye on that. Right up.
It's in for a strike. Gives that one a wave and a miss. Skank works the count full. Popped up, center field. Schmidt racing in. He will not make the catch. Drops for the hit for Simons. 4 innings in a row with a leadoff man on for the Boilermakers. Brings up Kevin Foley. Grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. It's in for a strike. Swings through that one. Quickly 2 strikes to Foley. Runs outside there. Fouled back towards the Boilermaker on deck circle area.
Joe, can you just tilt your camera up a little bit? There you go. Over to you, Joe. Clear.
This is low. Foley brings the count even at 2. Lined up the middle, that'll be in the center field for a base hit. Bottom of the Boilermaker order coming through here. Brings the top of the order up, it's the center fielder Chase Canny. 0 for 1, fly out to right field with a walk. That one's ripped into the left center gap. This will be down. Split the outfielders as a roll toward the wall. Simons coming around from second. Here comes Foley from first. The throw goes into second base. It's a 2-run double for Chase Kenny, and the Boilermaker lead is up to 5-1. Since Frankie DeSombrino to the dish, 1 for 1, doubled, came in to score, and was hit by a pitch. Runner on the move is Canny. Throw down the third. It's not in time. Strike was called at the plate. Stolen back for Canny.
Joe coming to you for batter. You are hot.
Clear chance for the Boilermakers to add on here. Ripped foul. Goes into the far right field corner. Off speed is stuffed up by Cartagena. Popped up, opposite field. This is Berkey who makes the catch.
You, Joe.
Coming in from third to score is Canny. The throw is just a little late. It's a sacrifice fly for Frankie DeSimbrino. The Boilermakers now lead 6-1.
Stick with him, Joe. Casper. For batter.
Baseball UPA-Philly appeals to third because they thought Chase Canny might have left too early, but it's ruled by the home plate umpire that he did not. So it's a sacrifice fly for DeSimbrino. Brings Jackson Townsend to the dish. He has an RBI single to his name. Struck out looking last time up. Drops in for a strike. 1-2 here to Townsend. Fouls that one over the Baseball U PA Philly dugout. Swung on and missed. Second out of the inning. Brings up Kevin Campy. 0 for 2. Swinging strikeout, fly out to left field. He's been pitching a whale of a game on the bump. Swings over top of that one.
Clear.
That one misses way outside. Lined in the left field. That's a base hit.
You, Joe.
2 out single for Campy. Brings up the first baseman Jimmy Murray.
Casper. Everyone's clear.
Singled, came around to score. His first time up. Or second time up. His first time up, he flew out to center field.
Hot Joe. Clear. Hot Joe.
Check on. Runner over at first. That's Campy. Misses outside. Swings and misses there. 1-1 to the Boilermaker first baseman. Misses outside. Fouls that one back. 2-2 to Murray with 2 away. Can't be on the move. That is lined in the right center field for a base hit past the second baseman, Rarick. They're going to hold Campy over at third. Successful hit and run for the Boilermakers. We'll check out the game-changing replay here. Nice piece of hitting there from Jimmy Murray. Gets Isaiah Brown to the dish. 2 for 2. 2 singles, 2 stolen bags. Came across to score. As Baseball UPA-Philly will meet on the mound. Back to action. Isaiah Brown digs in. Throw to the plate is not in time. Double steal is successful. Murray went on first move. We'll check out the game-changing replay here. Skank lifted that front leg. He went towards first. Murray stuck in the rundown. Campy beats the tag from Cartagena. The lead expands at 7-1 Boilermakers. Called strike. Throw down the second is not in time.
Good on batter, Joe. You can get the runner.
For strike 2. Chopped foul. Brown battling here with 2 strikes. In the left center field, that'll drop for a base hit. They're going to send around Murray. He will score without a throw. Isaiah Brown eyes on to the lead, 8-1, Boilermakers. Ben Vecchiarelli to the dish. 0 for 2, 2 swinging strikeouts.
You, Charles. Clear.
On the ground to short. Paskowicz will flip to Rarick over at second. And that will be it for the 5th inning. Boilermakers add on in a big way. They put up 5 through 5. 8-1 Ambler. Top of the 6th inning here in Ambler. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. The new arm for the Boilermakers is right-hander Kevin Foley, LaSalle College High School junior. Trevor Dressler lead it off for baseball UPA-Philly. So we are approaching the hour 50 countdown. That is set towards third. Logan Oldfield send it across the diamond where it is not picked. So Dressler will reach on an error. Sends up Connor Schmidt. 1 for 1, single and a walk. Lined in the center where that's caught by Candy to throw back to first. Is not in time. We'll check out the game changer replay here. As Schmidt gets a good piece of this ball right at Canny. He let it fly. It's a strong throw. Just getting back this Dressler. This is Julian Skank, 0 for 2 today. That one skips outside.
Come to you, Charles. You were asking me again? You're breaking up crazy.
Waves through that one. Count even at 1.
Jimmy's asking what? No new inning is 3:35. 2 minutes.
speed is in for strike 2.
Yeah. We're good on batter.
Good block by Townsend. 2-2 count here.
Joe, coming to you. You're hot. Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. 48. Is it the start thing?
That's a call, third strike.
I think I was going off 145 to make math easier. Either way, it's
Brings up Lucas Rarick.
7 rounds. It's 2 minutes to start.
0 for 1. Walking a strikeout. Came around the score.
Coming to you, Charles.
Drops in for a strike.
Casper.
Fouls that one away.
Think, right?
Yep.
That's 2 strikes to Lucas Rarick. In the dirt, 1-2. That's a call, third strike.
Coming to you, Joe.
Nice pitch there from Foley.
Literally makes 0 sense to play this game. That's it.
Charles, what's the verdict from Jimmy?
And that is the ball game. Boilermakers pull out an 8-1 win over
You, Charles.
Baseball U PA-Philly. Game 4 of our quadruple header will be coming up within the next 20 to 25 minutes. Stick with us here on BFA.